Namaste Krishna Rao garu. Welcome to IYR Talks for a wrap-up of third week of April events in the local region, that is Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. We have just seen the newspapers and also there is a news because the heat is going up, and also the election heat is also going up, and candidates are getting changed as per their whims and fancies. And one particular event I just want to bring to your notice is that the Anaparti seat in the so-called, now I think might be Rajahmundry district or might be the old East Godavari district in Andhra Pradesh. The Mr. Verma, who is supposed to be in fact BJP has asked a better consciency for it, because they said Anaparti they don't have much of following of the BJP rank and others. So all of a sudden now the thing is that Verma has been dropped, and Mr. Ramakrishna Reddy, who has jumped from TDP to again BJP, has been given the ticket. I think this is something I just want to know from your side, just for the sake of 4 seats or 5 seats, does BJP need to really fall prey to the whimsical tax of Telugu Desam Party? Because ultimately, if you make an analysis of this seat sharing, it is more or less all TDP candidates getting into the fray, and there is no real genuine BJP person except for 1 or 2 contesting on the BJP tickets. I think this way it is going to be there, because BJP has to build from longs, 2014 last, 2019 last, and in 2024 also I don't think BJP is going to make a head gain in the elections. So I just want to have your reflections on this particular thing. Then we will also just discuss about the candidates assets declaration, that's very, very important, and also about the Pavan Kalyan's comment by this Chief Minister on Pavan Kalyan. First we will come to the Anaparti seat.
Yeah, okay. First let's see whether BJP really needed this alliance in Andhra, and even if there was an alliance, was this the right way of going about getting the seats from TDP and then contesting, and with whom? These are the issues. First of all, in my view, this particular alliance is suicidal to Andhra Pradesh BJP. There is no doubt about that. And it has not been thought through. What will be its consequences? What will be its long-term effects in terms of the growth of the party in the state? And this alliance has been forged. Looks like a set of manipulative practices at a certain level, without really keeping the central leadership informed of the pros and consequences of this particular arrangement. I always feel BJP should have an alliance which is to its advantage. Wherever they go in for an alliance with a regional party, what are those features? If that regional party is not strong, if it is in the downward trend, and in the bargain BJP can get good number of seats, then it's worth it. That will help them to grow in that state. In fact, in my view, they have committed a blunder by not going in for an alliance with AIDMK. AIDMK, because AIDMK, after Jayalalitha, there is no strong leader there. There is no legacy. She did not leave any legacy there. So it's a party which is on the downturn. When a party is on the downturn, even if you get into an alliance, you can dominate and over a period of time replace it and become a strong force in that state. the reasons why they didn't go for that, because Annamalai is a good candidate and he can build up the party, but even that may take time. An alliance this time might have given them an edge, and then on that they could have built up for a future on their own. That's a possibility as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned. When you take a place like Karnataka, the Devagowda Janata Dal is a very limited influence party, like that Mandya region where they are in majority. They also have an alliance that would be to the advantage of you, because it does not have a bigger presence across the state and is not a big force. Then take Telugu Desam in Andhra Pradesh. Telugu Desam in Andhra Pradesh, in fact today, across the country, the strongest regional party. It does not, I don't go by the number of MLAs, MPs they have 2022, that's not the issue. First, it has a presence all through the state. It has a sound organizational structure, very good leadership, and an established legacy. So these are the ones, and then a strong cost and financial backing. So with this type of a backing, it's a very strong force. Any alliance with such a regional party will strengthen them, not BJP. So first of all, this particular alliance by itself is a flawed alliance to the advantage of TDP, not to the advantage of BJP. If BJP has a long-term interest in Andhra Pradesh, they should have gone either on their own or with Jansena. Of course, Jansena, he has really played it foul with BJP and then went over and got together with TDP. In fact, he is the force which has destabilized a possible third front emerging in Andhra. But even then, some of these skeptics keep on telling 2019 BJP did not get a vote share of less than this, less than that, so it's not a force. That's not right, correct. 2019 BJP voted to get Babu defeated because he was going hammer and tongs against BJP. So there was a definite tactical voting in favor of YSRCP. That's why BJP voting was so small, but otherwise BJP has a strong base, strong urban base, a committed cadre, committed vote bank, who will come to it once they know it's likely to emerge as a strong force. Otherwise they go to different other parties depending upon the circumstances them. So that way it was a alliance which is not in the best interest of BJP. Then from the TDP point of view, they were desperate for an alliance. Desperate for an alliance because they know if Jagan comes back to power, if they don't have a foot in the central government or with BJP, that would be end of the party. So to protect their own party, they need an alliance with BJP. So virtually BJP has played into the hands of TDP in this alliance to sustain it and strengthen it in the long term, which is to the disadvantage of BJP. So I think this alliance was a foul alliance played on the BJP leadership by TDP and the interests that support the TDP with some understanding, with some elements in BJP. That's one aspect. So having gone into an alliance, at least that small little space they got, have they used it to strengthen the party in the long run? No. Whoever was responsible for this candidate selection, constituency selection, again there is also a lot of foul play here. And the culmination of it is Anaparti. What you should do, yes, you got some seats in a alliance. And whom should you give? You should give it to the long-standing party cadre committed to the ideology, because there's a winning chance. Otherwise, when there is no winning chance and party alone contest, then all of them will be fielded. Today, to give these seats to turncoats is a real fraud played on the real cadre of the party. There is no doubt about that. You should have either selected the candidates first and then asked for constituencies where they have a chance of winning, or first selected the constituencies and then where you have a chances of winning and fitted in the party people. None of those things were done. First, they gave constituencies which they wanted. You selected people whom you wanted. Now you are trying to adjust them here. So TDP has got the last laugh. Wherever they are willing to support the BJP candidates, they support it. Wherever they don't want to, they are creating problems, stating that locally they are not listening, there is a revolt, so we want a change. And then what type of a change is this? Last minute, somebody from YSRCP comes and offers himself as an MP. You select him and put him in Tirupati. There are people within the party, from the Dalit community, somebody like Dansar Srinivas and others who have been working on Hindutva for a long, long time. You just ignore them. And what interests are playing in getting those people and making them is something that is an enigma. Similarly, the first thing is what happened in Anaparti. There's a real Karyakarta who is working there. So if you find that he doesn't have a chance there, the right thing to do is you ask for a Rajahmundry urban and accommodate him. That you don't want to do because that will hurt the interests of the TDP. So you cannot run a party and protect its interests always thinking of the interests of the TDP. But the most unfortunate thing about this 2024 electioneering is the TDP interest took precedence over BJP interests even within BJP. So that is a unfortunate thing, and the culmination is, I mean, it's a ridiculous thing that's happening where you disown your own candidate, request somebody from TDP to come over and join BJP and then give him the seat to contest from that place. I mean, in a way, it's a big fraud played on the BJP party itself and the committed cadre. There's no doubt about that.